Seriously, are you tired of being stuck in the same financial spot? You're doing the work, the long hours, the hustle, the professional grind, but you're constantly trading your precious hours for dollars, feeling that frustrating financial treadmill of client work and endless side hustles just to maintain what you currently have. You feel the creeping worrying that inflation is eroding your savings faster than you can build them. What if you could build a smart, elegant financial structure, a generational wealth fortress where your investments are so robust they grow on autopilot, working relentlessly for your family while you're taking that long overdue family vacation, finally finishing that big personal project, or honestly, just getting some deep, regenerative sleep? We all see those savvy, confident U.S. investors and family offices who have built genuine, reliable passive income streams with real, appreciating assets they understand and believe in. And we wonder, how did they manage to put that self-sustaining, self-correcting system in place? This isn't about chasing volatile, get-rich-quick schemes or engaging in aggressive, high-risk trading. This is a fundamental, confident, and necessary shift in how you handle your capital, becoming the calm, well-informed, and strategic steward of your family's financial destiny. If you are finally ready to ditch the frantic, exhausting cycle of chasing short-term gains and start building resilient, high-value financial bridges toward true, lasting generational wealth that will endure beyond your lifetime, then stop scrolling. This is your essential, deep dive, and most importantly, actionable tutorial, your complete 2025 blueprint for building an automated, highly profitable, and entirely sustainable investing engine designed specifically for success in the dynamic, modern American economy. Think of this as far more than just a simple video. This is your personal, comprehensive, and fully actionable roadmap for creating powerful, durable financial assets from the ground up. This blueprint covers everything from constructing a meticulously diversified, recession-proof stock portfolio and leveraging high-yield, tangible real estate to establishing a structured, tax-advantaged family trust that ensures smooth intergenerational transfer. We are committed to going way past the typical, generalized, fluffy finance tips and the tired, generic cliches that proliferate online and confuse new investors. Instead, we're diving deep to master the real-world art and science of wealth creation that actually works in 2025 and beyond. Our focus is surgically sharp on three core principles: preserving your hard-earned capital from inflation and volatility, making absolutely sure you're always legally and ethically compliant with all regulatory bodies, especially the IRS, and implementing the strategic use of advanced modern automation and rebalancing tools. This triple-layered defense ensures that your income streams become truly diversified, seriously resilient, utterly reliable, and finally fit the robust definition of true passive investing. Now try to visualize a completely streamlined financial life where you don't need to manage complicated business operations, where you never have to deal with demanding customer service issues or the chaos of inventory, and where you handle zero logistical headaches. Your entire financial job description simplifies to one core, powerful discipline, applying overwhelming value and strategic, patient thinking to your existing capital. That means performing meticulous, unbiased research, conducting brutally honest risk assessment, and strategically placing your money into proven, productive, cash-flowing assets. Every single time you facilitate a successful, satisfying connection between your savings and a high-quality asset, a share of a profitable company, a managed property, or a private equity stake, you receive a generous return on equity, reliable dividends, and long-term appreciation. That, in its purest form, is the unparalleled, transformative power of a well-researched and strategically structured generational wealth blueprint operating at scale. It is the most powerful and accelerating engine for achieving genuine financial freedom because your long-term success is effectively and completely decoupled from your personal, day-to-day time input finally giving you the mental, physical, and emotional bandwidth to focus entirely on living life on your own terms while your automated investment system works tirelessly for you and for the people you love. The strategic foundation, asset selection, risk mitigation, and legacy. The first, and arguably the single most critical, decision for long-term financial life is niche asset selection because it sets the entire trajectory for all future growth and risk. In today's competitive, high-speed, and somewhat saturated global market of 2025, a broad, generalized by everything approach is functionally obsolete and almost always underperforms. Success today demands surgical precision and deep vertical knowledge within focused, specific asset classes. Stop broadly buying every tech stock just because it's popular. You must specialize with precision in a smaller, underserved, and high-quality area, such as managed industrial REITs with long-term government leases. Instead of simply buying any rental property, you must focus intently on specific, recession-resistant niches like real estate in stable Midwest university hubs with 10-year demographic growth projections. This laser-focused specialization is your fastest path to establishing yourself as the unquestioned expert on your holdings, which dramatically eliminates poor choices and allows you to build a profound, deep level of confidence in your strategy with a hyper-targeted investing thesis. Your entire financial legacy and the ultimate scalability of your family's future hinges completely on establishing yourself as the most knowledgeable, reliable, and trustworthy steward of your capital within your chosen corner of the U.S. economy. Once your profitable investment thesis is meticulously locked down and your ideal portfolio allocation is crystal clear and documented, your next mission becomes absolutely paramount for sustainability, building unbreakable antifragile financial resilience. The fleeting market algorithms, the daily news cycles, and the inevitable economic recessions may successfully create temporary turbulence in your accounts. But true diversification and the relentless power of time are the only reliable factors that drive repeated high-value compounding and inspire long-term multi-generational growth that transcends individual market crashes. Therefore, every single investment you allocate capital to, whether it's a blue-chip stock, a municipal bond, or a property, must be transparently risk-adjusted, rigorously honest in its potential downside, and backed by your genuine first-hand due diligence or meticulous, unbiased quantitative research. Your long-term portfolio chooses to grow for you specifically because you trust your informed, strategic judgment above all the emotional noise you encounter online. It is crucial, never, under any circumstance, compromise your long-term integrity to chase a mediocre, speculative, or high-fee product solely for the sake of potential quick returns. Instead, you must build overwhelming, defensive value first through exhaustive risk mitigation, honest and balanced portfolio comparisons that list both the benefits and the realistic drawbacks, and clear, empathetic explanations of exactly how your selected investments solve the specific, long-term financial problem for your family's unique situation. This unwavering, value-first approach instantly transforms casual market participation into lifelong, committed financial stewardship. The automated engine, creating high-converting financial assets. Your profitable investing engine is not a single product. It is a sophisticated, interconnected system of financial assets that are designed to protect, grow, deliver reliable returns, and drive consistent, targeted growth ready to compound over decades. To build enduring generational wealth in the multi-asset environment of 2025, there are three primary, high-leverage channels you absolutely must master and diversify across to ensure your income remains stable, scalable, and truly passive. The core equity portfolio, your true evergreen asset. This online investment property must be considered your indispensable financial home base. It is your most critical, long-term, and scalable asset that you control completely. You must focus maniacally on a simple, low-cost index fund, dollar-cost averaging strategy that targets the consistent, predictable growth of the market. Driven by comprehensive research on the best low-cost Vanguard or Fidelity ETFs for generational wealth, an unbiased, deep-dive analysis of the factor investing model, and detailed, actionable tutorials on maximizing your tax-efficient retirement vehicles. This high-conviction strategy is designed specifically to capture growth that is actively compounding over time and is built for multi-decade financial decisions, making this income stream incredibly resilient, consistently evergreen, and capable of earning for you reliably for decades into the future without further emotional or hands-on effort. Targeted real estate and private business ownership. Your trust multiplier. Tangible assets like real estate are scientifically proven to be the fastest and most effective medium for building profound personal wealth, providing inflation protection, and generating high, reliable cash flow in the modern economy. You must create compelling rental properties, detailed cash flow analyses of commercial assets, and engaging, hands-on demonstrations of property management techniques that highlight both the property's undeniable appreciation advantages and its honest management limitations. Strategically using intelligent conservative leverage and prudent professional property management significantly increases your net worth, often dramatically, because the underlying tangible asset has already established a strong tangible and authentic value, and your communicated expertise in its operation and management is what truly multiplies the returns. The automated retirement account, your safety net and profit accelerator. This asset is, without question, the most underrated, yet possesses the highest potential long-term value in any scalable financial model. You must strategically use every available tax advantage, a simple, high-value freebie like a 401k match, an exclusive Roth IRA, or a proprietary SAPE IRA to capture tax shelter and permission to compound. Then you leverage sophisticated automated contribution sequences to immediately nurture those budding investments, provide overwhelming market exposure, and strategically introduce relevant asset classes. Only after that fundamental risk mitigation has been solidly established over a long period of consistent contribution. The meticulously maintained, fully funded retirement account is your only true safety net and your most reliable high-converting source of future income, as you own the distribution platform entirely and are not beholden to the volatile, unpredictable whims of external market or political forces. Automation and scaling. Achieving true passivity, the significant, painful chasm between a struggling novice investor and a truly successful, scalable, and passive wealth creator, is bridged entirely and exclusively by the strategic, disciplined implementation of automation. To make this financial model truly passive and to maximize your personal freedom, you must systematically and strategically remove yourself from all repeatable, high-frequency, low-value, day-to-day operational tasks. Comprehensive investment calendar automation. You must invest in robust modern brokerage tools to strategically pre-schedule and deploy your contributions across all your active accounts, your brokerage 401k, and savings streams months in advance, thereby ensuring a consistent, professional, and reliable presence without requiring your constant, demanding daily operational effort or emotional input during market drops. Rigorous rebalancing and portfolio mastery. You must set up and rigorously test set it and forget it portfolio rebalancing protocols that automatically manage asset allocation, segment them intelligently based on risk tolerance, and immediately begin delivering a series of high-value, educational, and strategically diversified asset classes over a period of weeks or even months. These automatic adjustments, driven by logic, not fear, are the backbone of long-term capital preservation. Centralized asset management system. It is non-negotiable to invest in simple, powerful tools to centralize the management, tracking, and easy updating of all your individual property deeds, stock certificates, and business valuations in one master, accessible location. This crucial step alone saves countless hours of manual, repetitive updates if a market shifts, a property lease changes, or a bond matures across hundreds of pieces of legacy assets, ensuring your legacy is always organized and easily transferable. Data-driven optimization. You must never, ever rely on mere guesswork, intuition, or subjective feelings when it comes to money. You must regularly and rigorously check your brokerage dashboard, integrate your personal net worth tracker, and monitor your dividend and rental income streams to see precisely which specific asset classes, which distinct sectors, and which financial vehicles are generating the best, most tax-efficient returns. The directive is simple and unemotional. Double down on what the quantifiable data shows is working by increasing contributions in that successful asset class and ruthlessly cut or repurpose all assets that are demonstrably wasting your precious time and financial resources. Ethical compliance and long-term vision. Crucially, tax and legal compliance is an absolute, unwavering mandate. Specifically within the United States, the stringent IRS guidelines require clear, conspicuous, and unambiguous reporting of your income, capital gains, and estate valuations. You must always work explicitly with a certified financial planner and an estate lawyer to ensure you are utilizing all available tax-advantaged accounts and legal trust structures not just to save money, but to build an enduring, legal legacy. This is not just a critical legal requirement necessary to avoid devastating fines. It fundamentally strengthens familial trust and preserves capital for future generations. Attempting to hide assets or being intentionally vague about your tax strategy is the fastest, most certain way to destroy credibility, invite severe negative scrutiny, and completely derail your long-term business trajectory and reputation. You must always prioritize total, uncompromising transparency and intellectual honesty in all your financial and legal communications. In conclusion, successfully launching and managing a generational wealth plan is not a lucky lottery ticket or a reckless, speculative get-rich-quick gamble. It is, correctly approached and executed, a profoundly build-rich, slow, and inherently sustainable business model that consistently delivers. It is a system that consistently rewards relentless persistence, unwavering integrity, deep strategic thinking, and meticulous long-term planning above all else. It's about designing an engine that first delivers consistent, undeniable, and measurable value through smart compounding and appreciation and, in return, delivers consistent, reliable, and entirely passive income directly back to you and the generations that follow. By focusing on a precise, well-researched investment niche, prioritizing unconditional capital preservation, building evergreen, high-quality asset streams, and leveraging smart, robust automation, you can successfully transition your active career into a powerful, scalable legacy that delivers true, sustainable passive rise.